What's up guys, how you guys doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Rainbow Six Siege is going to get a patch very soon. I'm not sure when, it might be in the next couple weeks or a couple days, but I'm just going to be going over the changes and what operators are getting nerfed and what are getting buffed and what's going to happen in the update. First, to start off, Lion is going to get a nerf. Everyone knew this was coming. Lion is way too strong of an operator, and I think that he's going to get a hard nerf. They said that he is 100% pick in Pro League, and I think in Ranked, most people do pick him just because he can stop your team and he can outline them. And going to the scan charges and the cooldowns, they said that they will be reducing the number of charges from 3 to 2. I think people saw this coming. 3 was 1 over what he should have. I think it should be 2. And then it says increasing the cooldown between each charge. So instead of 10 seconds, it's 20 seconds now, which makes it so you're gonna have to use it wisely because you're gonna have a big cooldown on it. They wanted to make the players make careful choices with the scans so they don't just spam them out. Next up in the list is the Echo buff. If one yokai wasn't annoying enough for you, well, this is your day. Echo is getting 2 yokai drone. They are also adjusting the rate and the recharge of his gadget, so Echo's getting 2 yokais, and the rate of when they come back and the recharge on them is getting decreased, so they will recharge faster. Now this is going to be huge for Echo because they were thinking about making him a 2-speed, but they're just going to give him 2 drones. Now you can spot on the Echo drone itself. Your teammates can spot on it, and so can you, even when you're dead, so it's basically 2 free cameras. Also on the list for the updates, certain operators are going to be receiving a bulletproof camera. Now, I know that sounds really stupid, but I think it's pretty cool. Certain operators, we don't know exactly which ones yet are going to get it, but I take a guess that it's going to be replacing nitro cells for certain operators. The next character that is getting a nerf, well, not really a nerf, but Jaeger, his ADS will no longer destroy Habana charges, which is, I think it's kind of weird, but it makes sense. They've disabled the interaction so that they cannot deny the system. This is okay. I mean, it's not really anything big to him. It's not like they're giving him his ACOG back. Yeah, rest in peace. Yeah, so this one is, I think it's okay, so it's not gonna hit Habana charges anymore. And then the next operator that I was looking for is Blitz. Blitz is a very fun operator, and they think that it's frustrating to play against him right now. So for Blitz, they have reduced the meters for how far you get flashed. Instead of 8 meters, it's now 5 meters, and he will also have fewer charges from 5 to 4. I'm very happy for this because once I'm flashed, I'm dead, and I don't like it. And I just hear him running, and I just chase, and I just run away from him because I know I'm going to die. If I hear him behind me, I'm dead. I just got to keep running. So the next character is Vigil. His ability, his cloak, will deplete in 12 seconds instead of 30 seconds, and it will take half the time to refill. Instead of 12 seconds for it to fully get charged, it'll be 6 seconds. So this will make Vigil a lot, like, I guess more useful, but not really. It'll charge his ability, his cloak will come back faster, but it'll go away faster. I don't know, it's okay. And they said that they will keep his weapon loadout, so his primary and his secondary, in mind. So I think his secondary will possibly get a nerf. I feel like it has a little too much ammo, but the recoil is the downside to it. But they're keeping him an eye, and I think that his guns in the future either will get a buff and or a nerf. The next thing is Habana. Habana will be losing her Claymore, and she will receive a breaching charge. Now, I feel like it's okay, but it's not at the same time, because when I'm playing Habana, I always have a Claymore, and I always either get a kill with the Claymore, or it just protects my back. But now, I guess breaching charges, I'm not sure why she's a breaching operator. Why does she need breaching charges? It just, I don't know, it kind of doesn't make sense, but I guess they're taking her Claymore away, which is gonna make a lot of people either sad or unhappy. And speaking of Claymores, Ying, they are swapping out her smoke grenades for a Claymore. So Habana's Claymore has gone to Ying. LMG damage. So they are buffing LMG damage because they think that LMGs are too weak right now, and they've made it, generally the rate of fire is pretty slow for them, so they are giving it a new recoil system and a damage buff. So for Zofia, her LMGE, the damage update is from 0 meters. I'll put this up on the screen and show you guys for each of the LMGs that are coming up. I'll give you the little picture for them. For her LMG, the normal from 0 meters, it's going to be 41 damage instead of 31. That's a big jump, so that's a 9 damage increase, and I think that's very good because all of the LMGs in this game are very weak. I feel like, except Fuse LMG, I feel like that one's pretty good. But also from 25 meters, it's still 41, so there's no jump between that, and then from 40 meters it jumps down to 26. So for the 0 meters, 25 meters, both increased by 9, and then the end game 40 meters, the drop is the same. And then with heavy barrel, it stays the same through all of it. So for heavy barrel, it got a 3 damage increase for 0 meters, 25 meters, and 40 meters. For Ying, her T95 LSW, for her damage originally is 34, and then when it got increased, it's now 43, so that is a 9 damage increase. So she has 43 damage for her bullets, and I think that is very good because her LMG was kind of weak, but now I think it's going to be actually very well placed. From 0 meters, it's 43 damage. From 25 meters, it's 43 damage, and then it drops off from 40 meters. It'll be at 29. Originally, it was at 30, but it's only a 1 drop, and you're not going to really be that far away because it's more close quarters. For her suppressed, it is originally 30, but now it's 38. And then her 25 meter, it's 30, and it's 38. From 40 meters, it is 23 from 26, so the 40 meters seems to go down for Ying. And then with a heavy barrel, overall, it got buffed everywhere. From 0 meters to 25 to 40, it is 38 all around instead of 34, so it's 4 damage increase for all the meters, which I think is very good. Capitão's LMG. Now, I'm very excited for this, and it looks like it's going to be very beefy. So originally, he had 34 damage from 0 meters to 25 meters, and then it dropped off to 24 damage for 40 meters. But now, with the new update, it is 48 damage from 0 meters, 48 damage from 25 meters, and then 32 damage from 40 meters. So this is a big buff for him. So he just got a 14 damage buff from his LMG from 0 meters and 25 meters. And from 40 meters, his LMG still got buffed. It got buffed 8 damage from 40 meters. So overall, from 0 meters, it's going to be 48 damage all the way to 25 meters. And then once it drops off from 25 to 40, it's still going to be 32 damage. As for suppressed on his LMG, it was originally 30. Now it's up to 41 from 0 meters to 25 meters. And then once it drops off from 25 to 40, it used to be 20, now it's 30 damage. And then for the heavy barrel for Capitão, it all used to be 34 from 0 to 40 meters, now it's 41 through 0 to 40 meters, which is still very good. I think his LMG is going to be very good. Up next with Fuse, I'm kind of excited for this, but I think that he's getting a little buff and a little nerf at the same time. So his 6p41 damage, his old one was 47 damage, that's why I think it was very good. It was a very strong gun. His old damage used to be 47 damage from 0 meters to 25, and then from 25 meters to 40 meters, it was 25, but it is now 31, and then the new damage is 46, 46, and then 31. So I think from long distance, his LMG is going to get a little bit better. As for being suppressed, his damage for his gun from 0 meters was 43, all the way to 25 meters, it's still 43, and then at 40 meters, it dropped to 20 damage, but now with the new suppressed, it is 42 from 0 meters all the way to 25 meters, still 42, and then once it goes from 25 to 40, it's 28, so that got an 8 increase on its damage from long range. With the heavy barrel, it got nerfed from 1 damage, so it's 46 all around when it used to be 47. And I think that is okay because his LMG is pretty beefy and it sounds pretty nice and it does hit hard. So I think that all of these LMG buffs are going to change the meta and it'll be very good for the meta. As for the current meta, they have seen that player feedback for the meta feels faster and it feels more fast-paced with the new operators. The average round length has gone from 2 minutes 24 seconds to 2 minutes 15 seconds. So it's about a 9-second difference, and I think that the meta right now is okay. I think it can get better, but they expect that the nerfer line will impact the meta in the length of the rounds. That is all for the upcoming update soon. I will put these patch notes in the description for you guys if you guys want to actually look at it yourself. I think that this update is going to fix the game a lot, and I think it'll balance out some of the operate. I love that Blitz is getting one of his things taken away because Blitz scares the shit out of me, and I don't like it because I have to run from him. But I think that this was good for the community, and I think it'll do very good. But that's all I have for today and the mid-season update. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope this guys helped you out and informed you a little bit of what's coming soon. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and put on the notifications if you want to see when I post videos. I don't every single day, but I try to do it as much as I can. But yeah, that's it for today, and if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.